Hi, I'm John Howard with Kichler Lighting, and I'm coming to you today from Capitol Lighting's showroom in Boca Raton, Florida. You know, I'm a big fan of a lot of the TV shows that do home improvement, DIY things, and one of the things that seems to be a constant thread throughout those shows is that the one thing that a homeowner can do that really retains its value is a kitchen remodel. You're seeing a lot of homes now where people are investing substantial amounts of money in their kitchen by replacing their cabinets, the countertops, the backsplashes, and even purchasing some nice high-end appliances to go with that. Now, the most important thing that I feel you can do is really properly illuminate that kitchen. And how do you do that? Well, in the past, you really basically only had one option, and that was to install some type of a fluorescent under the cabinet light. Years later, we came up with something like this piece that you see here, which this is actually a low-voltage xenon under the cabinet fixture. Now, the nice thing about these fixtures is they are fairly simple to install, so is the fluorescent. But one of the things that you'll have with a fixture like this is that eventually you're going to have maintenance, and that maintenance can involve a couple of different things. This fixture has a transformer on the inside of it. A fluorescent light fixture has a ballast. The bulbs are eventually going to burn out in this fixture. The other thing that you'll find with a fixture like this, which once again is a low voltage xenon fixture, is that when this fixture is mounted up underneath the cabinet, you will get some heat that's going to seep up into the cabinet. What has now come onto the scene today is the buzzword that a lot of people are talking about, and that's a fixture like this. This is the new Design Pro LED under the cabinet light from Kichler. Now, the advantages that a piece like this offers are tremendous. First of all, this is something that you'll never ever have to replace a light bulb. We actually guarantee that this fixture will last up to at least 40,000 hours. So for most of us, that's going to be our entire lifetime. This is a very flexible system to install. The other advantage of LED is it doesn't generate the heat that a lot of these other pieces do. In our system, the design series from Kichler, we've actually made sure that the light output that you get is even across the face of the fixture, and that also the color rendition of this fixture is very true. So if you've got a beautiful granite countertop or a very nice glass backsplash, this will really bring out the true colors of that. Not only that, but the food that you're preparing underneath it will look beautiful as well. You'll notice how slim that it is from the side. This is actually the front profile that you're going to see underneath your cabinet. We intentionally designed this unit very, very shallow so that this could be placed very near the front edge of the cabinet, where typically in the past a fixture like this had to be mounted all the way at the backsplash. By doing that, we're actually bringing the light forward. So that light is completely right in the middle of the work surface. So it gives you a much better lighting system completely across the cabinet itself. Now, when it comes time for you to make your lighting selections, one of the things you'll want to do is actually work with the people at Capitol Lighting. And you should really explain to them all the different particulars that you have. What type of cabinets you have, what type of countertops you have, what is your backsplash like. And they will be able to really guide you through this whole process. There are some things that you'll definitely need to take into consideration. If you're strictly on a budget, one of the things you should look at would probably be low voltage or a line voltage xenon. This is a very moderately priced system. It's simple to install, and the cost is a little bit less than an LED system. If you are concerned more about a long life, a low heat, and also energy savings, I would strongly recommend that you take a look at LED. An LED fixture uses 75% less electricity than a comparably sized either low voltage or line voltage xenon fixture would. The other thing that you also will realize with a piece like this is it generates less heat, which means you're going to have less air conditioning or heating going on. And also, you'll notice that this is going to have a much, much longer bulb life. When price and ease of installation come into play, you definitely want to consider both series. The LED typically is something that requires a little more thought process as far as the layout and the installation. The low voltage under the cabinet system is a little bit easier to install, and it's a little bit less expensive. Once again, I would really suggest you work with the professionals at Capitol Lighting, and they can guide you into what would be the best area to go. Please keep in mind that the bitterness of poor quality is remembered far longer than the sweetness of low price.